I don't believe that I have like free will. I think I have the illusion of free will, but I believe there's a cause for everything. And if I'm doing something, because of a cause, by definition, there's no free will in a way. If there's a cause, by definition, there's not.
How does that make you feel, by the way? Like the idea that if we just look outside of even just human psychology and fighting and so on, if we look at like physics, if everything is predetermined, if all of these little molecules interacting, it's all already, like your story is already written.
I mean, it depends. It's written, but I would need to know all the data, and it's impossible, right? It's kind of weird, I gotta say, but to me, I don't see any argument to counter that idea. Maybe I'm ignorant, but I haven't seen nobody, and everything that I've read so far, there's nothing that countered that idea that because in a mechanical world, if your car broke, or we don't say, oh, the car decided to broke, or a trees fall. There's reason why the trees fall. We don't say the trees decide to fall, right? So because us human being, I think it's our ego. We decide, and I'm no different than anybody. When I make a decision, I decided to do this. I choose to do this. But I'm aware that there is causes that make me do certain things. And by definition, I think if there is a cause, there is no free will, by definition, right?
Yes, but the thing is, just like you said, we understand so little about human intelligence, the human mind, and especially consciousness, that this giant mystery, this darkness that we don't understand, how it feels like to be something, to be a conscious being, that because of that, we're not able to really even reason about free will or not. Because there might be some magic that comes from consciousness. The consciousness might be the thing that makes us different from a car that breaks down. There might be something totally fascinating, totally undiscovered yet, that will make us realize that free will is actually real and is somehow fundamental to the human experience. So it's sometimes, I think, we forget when we talk about free will and physics and it all seeming to be predetermined, we forget how little we actually understand about the world. And I think in that mystery, there could be totally new ideas that are yet to be discovered and will make us realize that it's not just an illusion. It is something that is like at the core of how the universe works. Some people believe that consciousness is a fundamental property of the universe. Like it's one of the forces of physics. Like consciousness permeates everything. It's in everything. Like this table is conscious, but it's not as conscious as us. And we're this little peak of consciousness. And if that's true, and if we get to understand that, maybe there's an extra bonus we get in terms of free will once you become one of those entities that are super conscious. So I tend to be sort of humbled by the mystery of it.